I would hope. I would hope. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't know this. Okay, wait a minute. It's the goodness. Again, I'm trying to avoid copyright, but at the same time, I know like that's no. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Oh well. What if I? Nope. I want to finish the game first and then read it, and then go through the old comics shit. It's like a plus. Sac le plus. Sac le plus. And I gotta make sure everything's all good first because I still haven't checked. Trying to find the right one. There you go. That's better. See, I like that. Ooh. Okay. Now I'm gonna go into additional settings, audio. Um, well, we're not gonna mess with that. Control settings. Oh, I could change it. I could change the controls. Wait, I could change the controls. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Okay, so let's switch it up. Let's switch it up. Let's switch it up. Okay, so I'm gonna switch these two around because well, not Xbox but PlayStation um buttons were very different from PS2 to PS5. So I'm gonna really change the buttons up around because well, not really change them up, but I'm gonna CQC button be square and weapon button be circle. We'll get used to it. Please don't fuck up. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Okay. Mm, let's do it here. Captions. Obviously, we're gonna keep those on. Okay, I think that's good. specials, any specials? Not really, no. I'm gonna have it on the second one just for it to get like a better thingy. Um, uh, I don't want to know easy, and I don't want to know hard. Fuck it, I put it on hard.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
I might change this just for it to like give it a full fucking screen because this might not be it. I might change it.
Jack, I've got some important...
Do it over again. 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 Do it 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 over 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 again. Okay. Okay. Okay, everything's all good still. We're gonna stop sitting here waiting. Put it on hard. And we're gonna try and go through. Ready?
After the
Go.
end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
That's already much better.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
Feel be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then, a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us. Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino-Yarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle. Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. Oh, and Snake.
Yeah,
The crew isn't watching anymore. You can take off the disguise now.
good idea. This isn't right. Time for the snake to shed his skin. Can you hear me, Major Tom? This is Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack. I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger-happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this, anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily wastes. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and U.S. government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top-secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top-secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake? Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
change the buttons up a little bit. You're not supposed to change the buttons. Well, I mean, technically you can. So, was that how it was before? Okay. Okay. I think I'm good. And originally, um, okay, let's go ahead and go. Actually, just need to talk to everybody. I mean,
Sokolov should be at the abandoned factory to the north, so head in that direction.
I see you've captured a giant anaconda. The giant anaconda is believed to be the largest snake in the world in terms of weight and diameter. It's not poisonous, but its large size makes it extremely powerful. They say it even eats crocodiles. Its only natural predator is man.
And snake.
And snake. The giant anaconda is a very large snake, but you should be able to capture it alive using the tranquilizer gun.
Got it. So how does it taste?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
Glad I didn't disappoint you. So?
Well, the guide says it tastes all right.
Good. I'll have to try some.
Ugh.
it sounds like a damn.
Snake, be careful of that swamp.
What's dangerous about it?
It's a bottomless swamp.
A bottomless swamp?
Yes. The mud in that swamp is highly viscous. It will stick to your body like tar. It will be impossible for you to swim. If you get swallowed by the bottomless swamp, you won't be able to escape on your own. Once you sink down to about head level, you'll be trapped for good. Make sure you get out before that happens.
So, I have to make sure I don't sink too far. Got it.
Snake, wait.
There's more?
Yes.
What?
Crocodiles.
Crocodiles?
Yes.
Crocodiles. Like the reptile.
That's correct. More accurately, they're Indian gavials.
What are crocs doing deep in this forest?
You'll have to ask Paramedic about that one. Paramedic?
Yes. The Indian gavial is a crocodile that originally lived in freshwater regions in India and Nepal.
Why are Indian crocodiles way out here?
They're captive crocodiles that were brought here for research purposes but escaped and became wild again. Indian gavials are large creatures. Adult males grow to over 6 meters in length. You'll never catch one alive, even if you use the tranquilizer gun.
Got it. So, how do they...
Taste? Yes, I did look into that. You know what they always say. Tastes like chicken.
Sounds delicious.
But be careful when capturing an Indian gavial. Normally they're cowardly creatures, but the ones in the forest there are belligerent. Apparently they attack humans.
What do you mean?
They weren't the direct subject of any serious research, but some think they may have become violent as a side effect of the atomic research that was conducted nearby.
I'm good, actually. Let's see, from the 60s. So what? What'd you say?
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Got a bounce.
I think I saw something. Guess I'm seeing things.
Can't move. I'm a snake. Oh my god. I'm about to really try and play through this like this. I'm about to really try to. I'm gonna really try to. I'm gonna really try to stay stealthy. Shit. Like I'm gonna really try to. I'm gonna really try to. I'm gonna try and avoid people.
Sokolov should be at the abandoned factory to the north, so head in that direction.
I see you caught yourself a reticulated python. The reticulated python is said to be the longest snake in the world. The biggest ones can grow up to 10 meters in length. Although they're not poisonous, they're still very dangerous, so be careful around them. They have a highly ferocious temperament, and they can swallow whole, even large animals like deer and pigs. Their most distinguishing feature is the mesh pattern of their scales. This pattern acts as a highly effective natural camouflage. If you think there might be a reticulated python about, pay close attention to your surroundings. Otherwise, you could get bitten before you even know it's there. It's a huge snake, but you should be able to capture it alive by using the tranquilizer gun. I'll bet if you capture one and throw it at an enemy, it'll give him a good scare.
Right. But how do they taste?
Huh?
Do they taste good?
You're actually going to eat one.
Why else would I be asking?
Cannibal.
What was that?
Nothing. Let's see what the guide says. Ah, you're in luck. It says they taste pretty good.
Good. I can hardly wait.
Okay, one more thing. Actually, no. I'm gonna wait.
Camouflage is an indispensable tool when you're sneaking through the jungle. To use camouflage, first press the Start button to go to the Survival viewer. Then select Camouflage and press the Enter button. Select Uniform to select Battle Fatigues. and face to select face paint. Choose battle fatigues that match the surrounding environment. The most effective camouflage is attained by selecting fatigues that blend in with the environment. Camouflage patterns that stand out in your surroundings will attract attention.
Okay. That was kind of useless.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
And one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Damn snakes get shit out. I'm sticking out like a thumb. And this spot is a no-go. I gotta move fast. They're staying covered. Oh no. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. I'm in a pickle right now because I don't even know where the hell they are. Ah! If you don't move. Give me some more feet over here. Damn, man. Look. Yes, I got a grenade, but I'm not trying to kill anybody. Unless I really need to. He's looking that way. Okay. Oh my god. Son? I got scratched up a little bit.
Snake, Sokolov is imprisoned in the northeast area of the factory.
Got it. To the northeast.
Yes, and don't engage
Got
the
this
enemy.
snake.
The object of this mission is to bring Sokolov back safely and nothing more. Contact Sokolov without being spotted by the enemy and bring him out discreetly. If you must dispose of an enemy, do it with the tranquilizer gun.
I don't think I got a tranquilizer. Do I? It's not a tranquilizer. Right? Isn't it? Okay, it is. Now. I didn't know it was.
This is HQ. Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
I didn't know it was. Truth be told. Just sleep.
What's wrong? Who's that?
I shot you in your neck. Got this snake. Let's, you can't see me. Ha 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 ha. This is not the way to go.
We've lost the enemy. He must still be in this area. Find him.
I can kind of like stay right here. But they sleep, they ain't dead. So.
Who's that? Who's that?
Look here.
Radio's gone. I see him.
Damn. Yep, give me a minute. Sir? Dang. I don't know where you are.
What's wrong?
I know you're gonna start looking at everybody else. And then that's really gonna suck. Which means I gotta find you.
Somebody there? What's wrong? Who's that?
Jesus. I got no option. I got no option.
Snake, as I said before, this mission is...
All I can do is wait. Backpack. Give me.
HQ, please respond.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
Damn.
Acknowledge.
Oh my god. Please game. At least give me some that's decent. Okay. I'm in a very stressful environment.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Dang.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
All of them is getting woken up. It resets the time every single time.
What's wrong?
Boss, you got anything to say? No response. Wonderful.
I see you've got yourself a Baltic hornet's nest. Baltic hornets are a variety of hornets that inhabit that area.
Not the time for your
The difference
science.
between them and other hornets is that they produce honey in their nests. Inside the nest are larvae, pupa, and adults. You can eat them all. In particular, the honey you find inside the nest is delicious and full of nutrients. It's easy to digest and helps pep you up when you're feeling tired. In short, it's the perfect survival food. Honey can also be used as a burn ointment. When honey is applied to a burn, it creates a protective coating over the skin. When you knock down a hornet's nest, a burn ointment will appear along with it, so don't forget to pick it up. Of course, the hornets aren't going to give up their nest without a fight. If you knock a nest down, a large swarm of hornets will come flying out, so be careful.
I'm currently hiding. And I'm wait, hang on. Let me show you exactly what the hell I'm doing. Of course. Hang on. I gotta plug in my damn mic. Alright, I'll see it. Okay. This screen is what I'm doing. Wait, I can't see my damn time. I'll put it down here. See if that's better. That's better. Or I might get on the top left or right. I can't see my damn time. I think I'm gonna get on top left. See if that's better. That's better. Or I might get on the top left. I'll move myself around if I need to. Okay, this is cool. Okay, this is currently what I'm doing. Gotta wait on the damn time and shit. I can't go through the door until the time goes out, so I gotta wait. So that's fun. Let's go no way with the plot. I'm not wasting time. I have to wait. I have to wait. I can't do anything. This is the safest spot I can be at right now. Shit. Okay. And on top of that, you gotta be home.
HQ, please respond.
This is H.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero,
I
the
feel
man
like
who
the
got
fish
you
would
out
look
2
better
years
south
ago.
upstairs.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
I'm trying to do something.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
Thank you. Okay.
He's a member of the Army's
Oh,
extremist
I didn't mean to
faction,
cut.
a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2
I didn't
years
mean to
ago,
cut it. Oh
Khrushchev
well.
has been
Oh well.
pursuing a
Cut that.
policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss.
Huh?
Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Hey, that was good.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh.
You want to talk to them?
You're not the boss, are you?
operatives?
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die. Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgin.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgin's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Okay, you did some damage. I'm gonna walk on out of here. Watch your heads. Okay. I'm not gonna win this early red. Loss. Still nothing.
That area is home to the Sunda whistling thrush. The Sunda whistling thrush is a bird native to Java and Sumatra. It's distinguished by its large blue body and long beak. It really stands out in the forest. If you're aiming to catch one alive, use the tranquilizer gun.
Got it. So...
How does it taste?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
The guide doesn't say. I guess there's no reason you couldn't eat
I don't know.
Oh, I see.
But it's nice and plump, so I'm sure it'd make a hearty meal.
That's a good point.
I said it's gonna change this. Wearing black. Wearing black. What if I wear the mask? My ear. Oh wait, no, I got an idea. I got an idea. I got an idea. Wait. I got an idea. Wait. I'm gonna show you. Hang on. Here's my idea. I'm gonna save it like this.
Saving the game, Snake?
Yes. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Fresh file. Fresh file. Okay.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
No, what is it?
It's a movie. You haven't seen it?
Nope.
It's about this monster called Godzilla, who grows to an enormous size in a nuclear test and goes on a rampage in Tokyo.
Nuclear test, huh? Then the Marshall Islands must be crawling with giant monsters right about now.
It's just make-believe.
Maybe that's why my pants have been so tight lately.
Snake, it's a movie, not a report out of Los Alamos.
I know. So then what happened?
Godzilla is immune to all weapons, and humanity has no way to stop the monster. Dr. Shirazawa develops a new type of weapon, but meanwhile, Godzilla is getting closer and closer to Tokyo, obliterating everything in its path. It was originally a Japanese movie, but they made an American version, too. I recommend seeing the original Japanese one if you ever get the chance. It's mostly mindless fun, but it's also got a serious anti-nuke message as well.
Where can I see the original?
You'll just have to go to Japan.
Really? That's too bad.
Well, if you wait 40 years, you might be able to see it in America, too.
Why's that?
2004 will be Godzilla's 50th birthday.
You think they're still going to be making
When
Godzilla
was
movies
this game?
then?
Of course. Everybody
Made?
loves
I don't
Godzilla.
remember.
You
I
sure
know it was
a lot about
2004. I know
movies.
that for sure.
I don't suppose you're the movie-watching type, are you?
Not really.
Okay, then I'll tell you everything I know.
But I think
When
I was
the
going to
going gets
Godzilla
tough,
back on
movies can save your life.
the
It's
original.
always good to
Not
be able to
not
look at things
Godzilla,
from a
not
different
the
perspective when
Japanese
you get in a
version,
jam.
but the American
That's the
version.
magic of movies.
The
No
first
kidding.
one, I think.
Well, I guess it might
I
at
want
least
to
make a nice
rewatch that
distraction.
just to see.
That's the
'Cause
spirit, Snake. Have a little
I don't
fun.
really remember it too often. I really don't. That's gonna be my little thing. I might do that just because. Okay, now what I was gonna do is I was gonna grab this mask, right? Because I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm gonna grab this back and I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna take it to him. Wearing it. Okay, let's go. Wouldn't it be a perfect time to do it? I mean, yes. But then again, no. But I want to see what happens. If there's anything that's different. Possibly. Hey, out.
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has
That
to
is no
offer.
different.
They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And
Not
we've got some
President.
of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
No, I wouldn't. Style.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth.
I know,
a tank
jump back
capable
on.
of launching
Because
nuclear
that was a little
IRBM.
better.
It can launch nuclear
Instead
missiles
of
from
just
that
like
kind of terrain.
all this
Oh,
shit.
yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of Phase 1.
I said I was gonna.
It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War.
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
like white chicks. Remember, what's his name had all the damn hair in his face and you couldn't split it right.
Boss?
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
Hornets?
They took him away. That ain't nice.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself. It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union.
Really
Sokolov is a
good.
little gift from my new hosts.
Doing good. I'm good.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
The new blood has been rejected.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
boss threw me over.
Snake, hurry and get those injuries treated.
Snake, what are you doing? Hurry up and treat those wounds.
Okay. Damn. Boy, you got messed up. Okay, let's see. You got a fucked up arm here. What else is messed up? Cracked rib there. What else is messed up? That looks about it. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm sorry. Got a cut here. So I'm gonna go ahead and treat your wounds like this. So you got a cut. Disinfected. Symptoms. So is this a cut? And ready? Okay. Gonna fix some of these cuts. Gonna push him. We're gonna push him over here. We're gonna move him. And shape up. Alright, sorry. I got a cut right here. We're gonna take care of this cut first. Alright. How you feeling? Still like shit? I mean, a little better. You still hurt? Okay, I'm sorry. What's this? Broken bone. Okay. How you feeling now? I'm still hurt, boss. Okay. You got beat up. Damn, you got beat up.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
You beat me the hell up. They mean just set it up. I got beat up. You beat my ass.
Shagohod.
You threw me over the bridge.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Save. Override it. Oops. Copyright, that's why.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According
More
to
like
them, I'm a
gracias.
traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban.
Hello, doing an extreme foxhound playdown and I need a stress reliever.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No.
I'm sorry.
Something
say
even
you?
bigger.
Wait.
Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected
Hang
call.
on, give me like 30 seconds.
President Johnson? Yes.
So, I'm watching the stream lol.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
Do I know
From
Andy
the head
Floss?
of the
I
Soviet
don't
Union?
know Andy
That's
Floss.
right.
Hang on.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB-754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion.
Okay. So I'm not doing it on. I'm not doing the difficulty level on extreme difficulty like you are. No. I'm not that kind of expert. I'm playing simply on hard. Even though yes, it is still hard, but even on extreme, isn't that where you can't be seen unless it's like in one of the areas where you like forced to fight?
Alert and unleash Armageddon. With
Possibly.
the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident.
That might be good. Not 100% sure.
It's not as great as it once was.
No, that's European.
Okay.
I
was kind of right.
You played that foxhound on both extremes.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you
Okay.
know that one of our soldiers defected
I'll
to
have
your
to,
country a week ago?
I think the hardest difficulty level I beat this on
So you
was
haven't heard that. The man who
normal, I
arranged the
think.
defection
I'm not
was a
100% sure if I
group
did on
colonel
hard
by the
before.
name of Yevgeny
I think
Morozovich
I came
Volkov.
close. I have beaten this game before, but that was on easy, and that was a while ago. So I'm trying to beat it on.
Wait, before I say anything. Have you played this game before?
Yes, I actually have. I've beaten it before. It was just on a very, very easier difficulty level. So I'm trying it on harder, and I'm trying not to really kill anybody. I'm trying not to. So that's gonna be fun. But if I kill somebody, well, if I kill you.
Okay, so I can release spoilers.
Yes. By all means, go
And
for
she
it.
took
Go for
two
it. Go for it. Go
miniature
for it.
nuclear
Go for it.
shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new host.
Because me, I never really mind whenever somebody
Davy
release
Crockett
spoilers,
Atomic
especially if I've already
Battle
played it,
System
beat it.
I'm at Groznyj Ren.
Serious problems.
What was that one at? What was that at?
Precision. Although they
Let me skip all this because that's going to be a while.
helping us?
Right? Isn't that
KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk.
Isn't that like towards the end?
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Is that? Ah, shit! Damn! I missed
There was a
it.
defection in September 1960.
No alerts, no kills, no continues, 3 meals, 45 minutes playtime. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Told that Adam has
The hardest difficulty level I've done that's similar like that. Well, I don't know about minus the
provide you with an escape route.
no alerts,
You'll need to rendezvous
no
with him when you get
kills.
there.
Extreme difficulty, no injuries.
Yeah, okay, it's like this. You kind of can't get injured because if you do, you're technically dead. And then if you end up getting seen before a major fight or anything like that,
Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude
you just gotta make it in
30,000
that
feet.
area. Stick to your camouflage. That is a that is a very, very big plus. You know how to move slow.
BTW, this is coming from a guy who has only played Extreme once.
Bearing south.
Extreme
About to
once.
lose it.
Once. Okay. That's it's already. I trust me. I get it. I played on hard difficulty like this as well. And those are hard. Hard. I think the hardest game that I'm currently playing is The Last of Us on the grounded difficulty level. I'm struggling on that. which I need to stream that one again sometime. I'm gonna turn my camera back on.
Oh, yeah, I am on a NG Plus file too.
NG Plus? There you go. Okay. Alright. Like, I kind of want to skip all this, but then again, I don't. Because it's like, it kind of gives you lore, more lore. So. In case for any of the other individuals who hasn't really played or seen any gameplay of it, I kind of want to sit this, let this all run through. You could skip. Yes, I could skip too, but
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov.
The hardest parts for me were the pain, going downstairs in the warehouse, and the mountains.
Eliminate the boss.
I think the pain is
Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I think the pain and fear
but that was the
are two of the most difficulty ones. The end, he could be just as hard. That's if you don't take him out before you actually get to the forest.
BTW on November 25th saves.
Then that's what we'll do.
And what
the fear is easy low.
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the
Isn't he invisible? I mean, practically more than the majority of the time, but
hold on, Snake.
It's kind of easy to trick him.
I'm changing my code.
It's pretty easy to trick him.
It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious
if I remember
choice.
right. What?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my code name, I picked the wrong one.
Use the fake death pill and stun grenade.
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan.
But can't you only use that once?
2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Easy, non-lethal kill.
That was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels.
Isn't that easy? I mean, he's not that hard.
I watched the movie again just to make sure.
Because he is pretty dumb.
He's
pretty dumb.
The actual film from the movie company.
Pretty dumb.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call
pretty
you?
Dumb.
You know, let's just use Zero.
He's like I think he has a toad brain.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square 0. My frequency is
Not ground
140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail...
Vol'jin, Shagahad and the boss are easy for me, due to having optimal strats for them.
Her frequency is the same as during the virtuous mission.
I mean, I did kind of remember, but then again, I gotta get back to it.
No damage on my extreme playthrough.
Just like the last time. That frequency is also the same.
Because it's a certain type of English.
And there's one
it's
more
a certain type of way on how you can easily beat him, but I just don't remember what it was.
He's an expert on the
if or whenever I do get in that direction, I'm pretty sure I'm going to knock him out the park pretty
going
easy.
Up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility.
Shagahad, that one's pretty easy too, even though it's supposed to be...
And all my other boss kills are on my channel.
Mr. Sigint, got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up
I think the biggest one I'm going to come across that's going to be an issue
yes,
is
meet up with Adam
boss,
first.
the last
He's
one.
cleared
Very
the way
last
for you to
one. It's going
rescue
to be an issue
Sokolov.
because last time I came across that one, I
You'll know
struggled.
once you reach
And
the
I was just
factory.
on
The whole area's
what
been
easy,
polluted
normal,
by the
some shit
fallout
like that. It's
from
not because I didn't
nuclear
have
blast.
enough ammo
No one
or
else would dare come
didn't have the
close.
proper
The
strats.
password is, who are the Patriots? And
Lalilulelo.
Lalilulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox
Matter of fact,
procedure was
you know what I'm gonna
procure
do?
on-site weapons
Hang on, watch
acquisition.
this.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United
I'm
States.
shocked to have a save file, 45:32 in, at Groznyj
Khrushchev regime at the very least. But
Wait,
remember,
you said your last
it's
one
still
was
a sneaking mission. Snake, if you
when?
fail this mission,
Okay.
it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood.
On extreme.
Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Oh, I'm sorry, controller. Okay, speaking of extreme, am I ever gonna get to the extreme? I don't even know, truth be told.
My last extreme playthrough took 10 hours.
Was that in one sitting? If my question is that in one sitting or no? I can't say that. I'm gonna struggle seeing in this dim light. I'm about to see if I can find some light quickly. Okay, now it's pretty much the real thing.
No, in multiple.
First of all,
is this hard or normal?
It's hard, actually. I can show proof. I'm going to, how can I show proof? Save it.
This is hard.
Hang on, I'm going to show you.
Paramedic.
I can tell by the ammo count.
Good to hear from you again.
Ammo count normally doesn't show, they kind
4
of show,
days, actually.
actually, it's based on the guns you got.
You were still unconscious,
At the
though.
beginning of it, I mean,
Then you must have seen me naked.
something like that.
Yeah, but you were all wrapped up in bandages and tubes, so I couldn't do anything but look.
Better luck next time.
That's why I was
Let's
doing
It would be 45 if it was normal and 22 on hard.
You were like that until just yesterday. In
That's
fact,
right,
you
okay.
really shouldn't even be on this mission. Keep an
Because
eye
I
on your
think
stamina gauge. If you start to run low, don't push yourself.
Wait.
Eat something to replenish your stamina.
You still lose your
And
gun
try
regardless.
not to get yourself hurt.
You're still gonna
If
lose
you're
your gun
So you
regardless.
are on hard.
Animal, go into the survival
Yes.
viewer immediately and treat
Yes.
yourself using cure.
Yeah. I can see you still know how to nag.
You're welcome. And I can see you still don't know when to keep your mouth shut.
Maybe so. By the way, I heard you're going to lose your medical license if this mission fails.
Yes, there was talk of that, but the mission won't fail.
To tell you the truth, I skipped to extreme after 100%ing normal Mao.
But you know what? I really don't care about my medical license.
Didn't they use that to force you to participate in this operation?
Yeah,
No, I
naturally I
volunteered
would, but
Why?
so that I could watch over you. Snake, you're the best agent I've ever seen.
I've heard about it
I
already.
have
So what's
no
the
experience on hard.
Someone has to stop
I
you
mean,
from
it's
getting
no
into trouble. To
different,
make sure
truth
you
be
and the
told.
boss
I mean,
don't kill
it's
each other. So that's why I volunteered.
damage count
I
is
mean,
higher,
you couldn't
so
ask for
it's
a better
harder to
guardian
kill
angel than me, right?
him. Knocking him out is harder. Stunning him.
Stop right there.
Only very easy, normal, and extreme.
You skipped the whole one. How you gonna do all of it and then just miss the one that's like damn near in the middle ground?
Okay, good luck, Snake.
Thanks.
Stop! No.
Chin up.
I'll be in touch.
Okay.
I couldn't be asked.
Okay. Am I going the right way? I'm just thinking.
I was like, fuck it, let's go all in.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm trying to do. But I'm also trying to like, I don't know, make it easy some shit. Because I'm gonna find the real shit that I need on this right guy. You're not going to get a chance to get this guy again, or not that I know of. But I'm going to. Wow.
And
I also don't.
I'm attempting Foxhound for the platinum.
Ooh, good luck. Ooh, good luck. Good luck, because you gotta see, watch.
BTW, that M19 there is the one from the beta.
Oh, okay. Isn't? Oh, stop.
Great reusing of assets.
Ah.
Even though it's only seen for 10 minutes lol.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
No way. Look here, I'm not about to see you watch you whoop my ass again and again and again,
That arm
boss.
still hurt?
Yeah, so it's my ego.
I learned that recently.
You got my listening here. You learned that recently.
I went, wait a minute, isn't this the M19A11 from the beta?
Because isn't it just like barely in the game?
You
Like
and my sons are waiting up ahead.
Or does it come back?
Beta M19.
You're not even armed.
Well, damn.
Boss.
And I didn't even really look at it. Really, truth be told, I should have looked at it. I should have really looked at it. Oh, well, my bad, gun. My bad, gun.
I'm not your boss.
You can tell because of how out of style it is.
There's nothing for you here. Go home.
Compared to the one you later get.
Okay.
There's no need to prove that you are virtuous.
See, that's another.
This isn't America.
Get your engram.
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry.
Watch any E3 2003 footage of this game and there it is.
That's a long time ago.
The border is 60 miles
That's a
south.
long time ago.
You ought to be able to run that.
But that's when trailers and gameplays was actually good. Compared to the shit we got now.
Why'd you defect?
Oh, my shoulder.
I didn't.
My shoulder.
I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings?
This is my shoulder.
You don't know the truth yet.
Ah.
But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well.
I know it's good, true.
Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
This is Snake.
Well, time to continue.
I read you, Snake.
The agony.
Ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
Good luck.
Drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy
Good
scouts
luck.
are going to come looking for you.
Yeah,
Good
I
luck.
know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's
My
impossible.
condolences to
The
you.
man the boss is working with Volgin isn't
Have
exactly on
fun.
speaking
Don't
terms
break
with
the controller
I
or
lost
whatever
my
you're
gun.
playing on.
The
Don't
boss
break it.
destroyed it.
'Cause
Snake,
regardless
I
if
know
you got
how
the
you're
money
feeling.
for it to make
Wasn't
it to get a new
Grad
one,
is such a pain in the ass.
Legendary hero
yeah,
like
you
the
be
boss
fine.
would go over
Trust
to
me,
the
there's gonna be games that's gonna be harder than
double
this,
cross us like
than the
this.
ones you playing now. So
That's how it is.
What?
And if you don't accept it,
I'd never.
you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem.
I mean,
in terms of sheer technique, I'll never be
Rage
able to beat
randomly
her.
comes
I
around,
know that
so
all too
it doesn't
well.
matter if we got a
You've got
controller,
to do it, Snake. She's
PC
your enemy
desktop,
and your objective.
TV, a whole
Enemy.
console.
We were together for 10 years,
Even
and now
some
you
windows
tell
and
me
some
she's
wall
my
sits.
enemy.
Enough. Hurry to the
Not
factory where
breakable
Adam is
like
waiting.
that. Somebody
Scouts
gonna go
have probably
through
already
one
been
day.
sent out to investigate the explosion. You've lost your weapon, right?
I got a bottle to smash and a pillow.
Whatever you do,
That
don't let
sounds
them
safe.
see you.
And a puppy to pet.
Ooh, puppy. Oh wait, I gotta. Un momento.
What?
Stress puppy.
Stress puppy. Stress puppy.
HQ.
I don't have a gun.
This is HQ.
I don't have a gun.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
I don't even know how. Is that 55? That's 85. Okay. I couldn't tell my damn
In
faces anyway.
Foxhound Run, I recommend just running with a stun grenade and turning left. As soon as you start.
I mean, yeah, it's a good idea.
Right
True.
asterisk. I mean, fuck. Then sing the guy in front of you. Alright,
Let me move.
no alerts.
Let me move. Hi guys, bye guys.
You just hear something?
No, that wasn't me.
Huh.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Don't be like this.
What's wrong?
Oh wait, can I? I can't. Never mind. How the hell did you hear me, by the way? You can hear frogs and snakes slither around, but you hear a body crawl on the floor? I can wait till the conscious thing go away. I'm in a log.
Snake, see that fallen tree?
Yeah.
Check it out.
Why?
Just do it.
It's empty.
I'm already in
Hide
it.
by lying down and crawling inside a hollow fallen tree. If you want to leave, just crawl out. Got it?
Yeah, but
But what?
was that the only reason?
What do you mean?
You had me check it just so you could tell me that?
That's right. Pretty useful, huh?
Yes, yes,
Shall
it's
we
very
carry on?
useful.
By all means.
When you're inside a
I
fallen
hate
tree,
Grozny's grad slash.
Did you die? Did you die? Did you die? Wait. I gotta see now. I gotta check it out. I have to see now if you are. Oh. Actually have. Any flips? They can't get me here anyway. I mean, let me not jinx myself too fucking far. I'm waiting till this dim light goes off. Or something like that. Okay, I'm bugging. See, I want to sit here until the conscious tape come off, but
Nah, it's getting alerted, that's the problem.
yeah. You gotta improve your stealthy skills. You gotta learn how to move slower. I can't really see. What am I doing? I can't.
What the?
Bruh.
Guess I'm seeing things.
Okay. Go do something else.
HQ? HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. No problems detected.
Understood. Return to your position.
Okay. Get me out of here. Damn, man. Damn. Can't exactly do this one now. Because I Okay, you sleep. What you got on? Uh-huh. $60? Okay. Shut your face. 80. I'm gonna do that every time I'm trying to look at the damn thing. Okay. And I think it's supposed to be quiet here. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm not gonna test it. Again, still don't got a gun. But again, trying to go through the entire playthrough without really killing anybody. Does the bosses consider
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Nope.
Huh? Someone there? What's going on? Respond. What's going on out there?
Who's that?
Get the hell out of here! I was good for a minute. They're gonna be doing a whole lot of beating me up. Gone somewhere. I got a knife.
I almost had it.
Almost had it.
Messed up on Rakoff.
Patrol here.
Damn.
We've lost sight of the intruder. Going into high alert.
Acknowledged.
Why are you gonna go to high alert?
Pursue and engage him.
Okay, I'm trying to think on what's the best direction I can go. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. This might be the best. Okay, wait. Yeah, I think this is the best one. The snake. Give me this. I see a box up there. Which I do remember how to get the box out. Let me get the damn box. Wait, can I just do it like this? Yes, I can. Damn it! Man's back here again. Let me do this shit. Where's my box at?
Snake, do you see the door there?
Yeah, it's a swinging door.
Opening a swinging door is a bit different from opening the doors that you got used to during training. To open doors, generally you can just use the left stick to move towards the door. This way you use your body to push the door open. To open a door without creating any noise, move the left stick slightly. So, when you're concerned about alerting enemies on the inside of a room
go in the door?
Open the door slowly
Instead of
and
just
slip
waiting
right
for
in.
it. Thing?
If you use large motions of the left stick and run toward...
Right? Let me see. It's weird. But I'm moving. I don't think anybody's in here. I don't think anybody's. Okay. Yeah, okay. I was right.
Bro about to knifey someone.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me. Trapped.
Get down!
Stay my car. Stay my car. Here's a dude.
There is your answer.
Well.
The name's Eva.
Zyle.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgin is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were?
Yes.
Why?
Because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh?
Yainu M19.
Incredible.
Do you like it?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized. Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information, nothing more.
Oh.
You look disappointed. All right, then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down. What's the matter?
I don't know you well enough to trust you.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get some sleep. Although in your condition, you really ought to be back in the ICU. Whenever you save the game and quit, you'll go to sleep. Sleeping allows you to gain back stamina naturally. Depending on how long you sleep, you may also recover naturally from sickness and injury. When you're tired or hurt, the best thing to do is just get some sleep. So do yourself a favor and take a nap. Doctor's orders, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Alright, I'm about to get up off this. I gotta make some runs. Okay, I'm going.